Avail IIFL Gold Loan and win free foreign trip and also win many attractive prizes. Terms and conditions apply.
I rise to support the cut motion and oppose the demands. Speaker sir, in regards to health, Goa has a health network, but I feel it's not robust enough. GMC is one of Asia's oldest colleges, and we somehow need to maintain its credibility. Speaker sir, Jenna, we speak about the OPDs in GMC. The general thumb rule seems to be there are always queues. Now, Speaker sir, we speak of many apps being launched in terms of Ola and Uber and stuff like that. But I feel, Speaker sir, the Honorable Health Minister, who's dynamic, should look at the possibility of exploring an app that we could help in basically taking appointments. After taking appointments and medical disbursements, these are primarily issues faced by the people. Yenna lok sokanche yeta pois yeta, because GMC not only caters to Goa's needs, but neighboring places also come to GMC. So when people come, they suffer because of not getting any sort of appointments. So Makdis Titebashi Speaker sir, that ek app Honorable Minister should look into it. Our health system was initiated by our late Chief Minister Sri Bausa Bandodkar and was also the vision of a stalwart in the form of Pratap Singh Rani. But Speaker sir, today I feel the primary health centers, that was our backbone. Somehow, ये सारखे functions जायना. जे आमचे म्हाका दिसता grassroots लेवलाचे हे जावपाक जे तेंगेले एक स्वप्न आशिल्लें ते आज हुयना हुय चुकताय कित्याक इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर सारको ना म्हणून. जे मिनिस्टर आहाय ते डायनॅमीक आहाय. I think you should lead the state in the form of having medium-scale government hospitals. I think that should be the focus of the government. I can give you an instance when the ESI was opened in 2011 in Margao. It was opened during the Congress regime. And at that time, because जे ते हॉस्पिटलाचे जे सेटअप आशिल्ले ते कोविडा वेळार जायते लोकांक हेल्प जालें. साउथ गोवाचे सगळे मनीस त्या ESI हॉस्पिटलान आमी भरती घेतले. थिंगाचे सगळे दोतोर सगळे कोविड वर्कर जे आशिल्ले they were all on their toes. But somehow, Speaker sir, some infrastructure also they needs to be created. With regards to the South Goa District Hospital, I welcome the step of having a cath lab and a neurosurgery unit. But Speaker sir, generally, jenna yo cardiac cases zada, the practice followed by GMC is they normally look at it as how important it is. Jenna ye angiography, whenever a case, there's no doubt that the cath lab that we have in GMC is of top class. All the doctors are doing brilliant job. But when cases arise in the form of a blockage is found and it needs to be stented, when the angiography is done, normally these stents are not put. They look at priority. Angioplasty korpak maga dista, the government needs, the health minister needs to make provision so that doctors have a free hand. At the same time, Speaker sir, you all should also look at more effective mechanisms like CT angiography or a nuclear stress test to check for blockages. I think this will be more effective, less time consuming, and the load on the doctors also could be less. With regards to the casualty problems, because this is time and over again, jenna amka lok sogle politician phone maday ki casualty ahay bitor genay म्हणून आमी मागीर रातचे दोतरां दोतोर आमचे डीनाक फोन मारताय or the health officers, health minister's office, whose staff are very, they reply very fast. But Speaker sir, somehow ye je problem जाताय लोकांक तेजेर म्हाका दिसता जे casualty जाता that needs to be curtailed, the time limit from going from one ward to another. Speakers, I would like to highlight one very important issue which I feel is of public importance, especially to all our women, is in terms of pregnancy. The type of deliveries, if you look at the trends, because government hospital mostly they are almost all are normal deliveries. But if you go to any private hospital today, every delivery, practically 90% of us is a C-section, cesarean zada. So why is this happening? Because I feel in government, they even do VBAC deliveries. they take the risk, they do VBAC deliveries. Ejer, maga dista, je amgele gorib log hai, they should not be left at the mercy of private hospital. At the same time, because je prenatal and postnatal, je pregnancy cha vedar, I think this should be introduced to all the patients. It happens in other states, it happens abroad. These things on how creative or what are the pros and cons of pregnancy also need to be told to our women. Because jenna cancer it is alarming that colon cancer or cervical cancer or breast cancer, this is at an alarming pace, it is moving forward. So the reasons for it, the lifestyle je amchi aaj create zala, because colon cancer is related to the lifestyle of a person. So we need to create awareness relating to breast cancer. We need to have more mammographies done. We need to go to the people rather than the people coming to us. And this can only happen if, Speaker sir, we openly go, je gram sabha zada hai, te bashi health department should go to every village, every nook and every corner. Speaker sir, in terms of cancer, I think the Honorable Minister and the government plans to have super speciality hospital relating to cancer. जे पहिले एक म्हाका दिसता कॅन्सर जालो म्हळ्यार एक व्हडलो बोवाड जातालो आख्खे गांवांत, but today practically it is like become like as if you have a normal flu. That is the rate at which it is, an alarming rate at which it is moving. So in regards to this, because when we talk about chemotherapy or what was radiotherapy before, today we have something known as immunotherapy. So this you all should also look at these more creative ways. Because jenna म्हाका दिसता hospicio जे आमचे South Goan ha, this has to be made into a study and a research center for ethnic Goa's treatment using herbs and plants, more like an holistic approach. तू खबर आहा स्पीकर सर, तुगेलो गांवचो कांतू माम म्हणलो तो कांतू माम कितें कोता, ही इज वन ऑफ द लास्ट हिलर्स ऑफ गोवा, जे म्हाका दिसता हे ट्रेडिशनली हर्ब्स एंड स्पायसीस हे झाडां पाळ्याचे ओकोत दिन हे आमगेले सगल्यांक हे ट्रीट कोताले. आमच्या कुंकोळच्या गांवांत जीवबा बाब म्हणलो आहा, जो Vedya family, they have created and helped people with this holistic approach. Speaker sir, ह्या मनशाक रायतुरकर फॅमिली म्हण आहा जे कामणीचे ओकोत दिताय लोकांक, हे सगळे all these old age traditions need to be revoked, because it is up to us, our future generations also to move in this direction. Speaker sir, speaking on our urban health centers, aaj in my constituency it is a pathetic state, Speaker sir. The healthcare is in dire straits. And Speaker sir, this is because of म्हाका दिसता जे एक वोकाट म्हणून हॉस्पिटल आशिल्लें and that was shut down. After that, today, Speaker sir, practically we have no health center. Barley Health Center je aha, it caters to Kepe, it caters to practically several other villages, Vedle and Sogle येताय थिंगा. आणि आमकां एक urban health center जाय. There is a municipal building which was built. If you say, Speaker sir, the Honorable Minister, I would request, this urban health center is the need for us in our village of Kunkolim. जे म्हाका दिसता एक RMD म्हणून थिंगा एक function केलें, and I had put a unstarred question, and it is shocking that for one particular politician's birthday to be celebrated, rent was also not fixed, illegalities were carried out, and ते बिस्ते एक दाखले हॉर्स कॅश बांदून दवरला स्पीकर सर, आनी ते 24 hours मू हे मेडिकल सेंटर मू हे सांगून आहले स्पीकर सर. दुसरें स्पीकर सर, with regards to the Bali Health Center, there are no general ambulances. There is one cardiac ambulance that caters to all types of patients. So I request the Honorable Minister to look into it. There is shortage of staff, 3 servants, a dentist vacancy, a staff nurse vacancy, MPHW male and female, 1 cook, 1 ayah, about 11 to 12 posts are vacant. I request you to kindly look into it. There is a need of a general physician as well. Speakers are speaking on women and child development. We require better facilities. I think I will not repeat my points. There several of my colleagues have spoken about. Anganwadis, we need better facilities for and better infrastructure for them. With regards to shelter homes for women, these shelter homes, I believe, Speaker Sir, need to be made for men as well. Because I feel cases of domestic violence only do not relate to women, but it relates to men as well. And the counseling that is required, because on flimsy grounds today, divorce or domestic violence cases, if they are counseled well, I think there will be a drop in this as well. Speaker Sir, one very important issue is regarding the child foster scheme, followed by the child welfare committee. आणि जे म्हाका दिसता home study department also, that is compulsory, it is not mandatory, not done in some places. So I would like you to look into it. Speaker Sir, with regards to the POSCO Act, POSCO Act today is in force, but what about teenage pregnancies? I think the government also needs to intervene because this is a serious issue. Speaker Sir, with regards to the Food, Drugs and Administration, don't minute kabar koda, Speaker Sir. The status of the food testing lab in South Goa is the need of the hour because of the adulteration done by several factors this, Speaker Sir. TCP जे चड उलयना, I think जे 16B जे जाला जोड म्हाका दिसता पयले जेन्ना हे फोर्सान येयल्ले 30 केस आसल्यो, आतां 8,000 केस जाले म्हाका आयको येता. सो हे 8,000 केसीचे फुडार कितें, लोकांगे फुडार कितें, जे म्हाका मंत्रीन उतर दिलां, जे इलिगल हिल कटींग जावपाचें आशिल्लें, तें इलिगल हिल कटींग जे मुगे कुंकोळच्या गांवांत जायते कडेन जाता. आय एम शुअर, स्पीकर सर, that the honorable minister would act. Coming at the end, Speaker Sir, to municipal administration, जे आज common cadre, that is a need of the hour, because common cadre last, I believe, was implemented in 2011, and junior engineers and municipal engineers were placed under them. Today, जे municipality भितर जे आहाय, Speaker Sir, हे आपणागेले गोरमू समताय, तांकां transfer करूंक जायना मू, हे थिंगा इतली वर्सां थिंगा आहाय. You all need to come out with this common cadre. It is the need of the hour. One more important issue is relating to house numbers. I think house number म्हणून एक जायते corruption जाता municipality. गरीब लोकांक त्रास जाता. Officially पयशे घेताय, unofficially पयशे घेताय. So you should come clean on that, Speaker Sir. Octroi means I think you all are not giving those grants. But before, every municipality was given octroi grants because just salary diupak. Many municipalities have are facing a lot of problems, Speaker Sir. Don't mean that, Speaker Sir. Kabar kota. Magi in relation, Speaker Sir, to je amgeli council ha. Speaker Sir, my council, Maka Dista is the only council today run by the Congressi Ashmuega ha. Dusre aken goibar na pun tencher Maka tori dista. Party mo this, you all should not look at it because several of our files are pending. I would bring it to the Honorable Minister's notice. Last story da, Speaker Sir, je private forest ha. Dusre oloitle teje. We need to come with some sort of a forest policy. Je private forest ha je maga this time, and I am sure that the Honorable Minister will come on it. Thank you.
Yes. Next, Shrimati Divyarani.